White people phrases. Now, this may shock you. I am white. I know that there's the white exterior and there's the Latina interior, but I feel like I'm a good authoritative source on sorting these white people phrases into a tier list. Who says this? Even phasing out will take it pretty good. Goated phrase and a whiskey regular. These are phrases I say pretty at least once a week, which honestly might be a lot of them. TBH. Boom, 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 boom. Let's just start at the top. This is the final straw. I guess here's how I'm going to go through these. I'm going to see if it's something that I have said in the past 6 months. If not, then I go to the rest of the rankings. I mean, I say last straw. I mean, that's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. People say this a lot. I think important factors to look at when sorting these is the use case of it. There's a lot of situations where you would say this is the final straw. You know what I mean? Like that's something you would say to your kids when they're acting up. I feel like that's pretty good. When I have kids, I'm definitely using that one a lot. I just don't currently have straws. Frick. This might be a hot take. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I feel like this is something that Visco girls say on Tumblr. I think that frick is either beloved or it's not used at all. I never use it. I'm not a fan. I'm not, and you guys are free to weigh in. Why are you guys all flipping me off? Oh, because that's it's the name of an emote. Okay, let me ask you this. How often do you hear frick out loud? It's Mormon coded? That is true. I mean, I had a friend in middle school who he wasn't allowed to cuss, so he would say stuff like crud and frick, and it kind of gave me the ick. Is actually Mormon? No, I know dude, I know people in like their 20s, like late 20s who will say frick. Not as in like frick you, but like off frick. I feel like you see the word frick a lot in TikTok comments. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. Holy macaroni? Holy macaroni. Can I be honest? That's kind of goated. It's not one that I say a lot. You say frick when you're in a situation where you can't swear. First of all, you need to start you need to take yourselves out of situations where you can't swear, because that's insane. But I think I just say damn. Are you allowed to say damn? Question, if you guys said damn at work, would you get fired? No, okay, not fired. Would people make silent judgments about you if you said the word damn at work? Beavers, don't answer, please. I can't swear at work. Like, you can't say damn? Like, not to clients, obviously, but like, if you were in a meeting and you said damn. Like, imagine you're all sitting in the meeting room and there's the intercom and then you're talking to your coworker and you say damn. I'm jobbing to sorry. I would say pardon my French. That's kind of a white people phrase in itself. Yes, but I live in Utah. Your response to all these is going to be something Mormon. Your work's chill about that. I guess one thing that I like about my job, which is this, is that I can say all the bad words I want, as long as they're after the first 10 seconds of the YouTube video. That's pretty much it. I think holy macaroni is, I'm going to say pretty good, but we can move these around as we go. How do you like them apples? Okay, so this is good. I like the phrase, however, I think it is phasing out. Thank you for 87 months. Let me put it this way. If I heard someone say this in the big 2026, I think I would make a silent judgment. How do you like them apples? You know what how do you like them apples reminds me of? It reminds me of when you achieve some sort of triumph and you do like that you do that like gesture to your dick and ball. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know when people do this? Like Anthony Edwards. Like, I feel like how you like them apples is kind of like going like this. I don't know if you guys can hear me from back there. That's what how you like them apples is to me. So, and I don't like that. Now, I did famously, there, you can dig up the clip. I did famously do that celebrating my 15-hour Fortnite stream ends when I get a Victory Royale stream like 4 years ago. But I was like, you have to understand, I was sans sleep, delusional, tired, exhausted. So I don't know. I think I'm putting it under phasing out. I feel like I need another tier here, honestly, between these two. My longest stream for a while was the 15-hour Fortnite stream. I mean, now we've done like 72-hour streams, but it was 15 straight hours of Fortnite stream ended when I got a Victory Royale. And it was after a big hiatus I took from Fortnite, so I was really buns. And this was before no builds also. So I did hit them with the how you like them apples. Wise guy is goated. I honestly think this is goated. It's not a whiskey regular phrase, but it is goated. You think it's a whiskey regular? Honestly, you guys would know better than me because, I mean, if you're here a lot, you hear me speak a lot. Wise guy is good, but how would you use this in a sentence? It's sarcastic, obviously. Okay, wise guy. I don't think it's a whiskey regular because I can't even see where it fits. Watch it, wise guy. I think I'm going to keep it in goated right now. Well, that just happened. Can I be honest? I hate this. I'm going to change this to not a fan. Actually, I'm going to make a new category called not a fan. And it's going to be this green, and this is going to be dark green. There we go. What have I done? Why is there two not a fans? I'm just going to say horrid. This is horrid to me. Well, that just happened. Oh, that's awful. Oh, man. You know what this is similar to? When you're in a group talking and then someone says, awkward, I will literally detonate a bomb. I will, if we're sitting in a circle talking and someone says, awkward, I will press the red button in my jacket pocket and I will blow us to kingdom come. It's actually, that's how horrid it is. There's no reason to say that. The only reason you should be saying that is if you lost a fantasy football league and your punishment was to say that in like your next 10 social interactions. It is very millennial inner monologue coded. So I did a thing. Yeah, so did I. Beep. I did a thing. He's right behind me, isn't he? This is a weird one because it is very corny, but it has that ironic aspect to it, which somehow kind of makes it goated. It's reached that irony tier where, I mean, people say this to even today. Like you'll catch like a 22-year-old person saying this. It's got the juice. It is irregular, but I do use it ironically. It's that type of Disney Channel dialogue. Like it's like Marvel dialogue, you know what I mean? Like Thanos, like the silhouette of Thanos appears on the wall behind Falcon and he's like, he's right behind me, isn't he? I'm physically uncomfortable reading all of these. I think that's what they're supposed to do. I don't think it's a whiskey regular. I do think it's go. I will put it in goated though. What the flip? I'm not a I'm curious what you guys think about this one. I don't like it. What the flip is frick adjacent to me. Just say what the fuck. I don't like it. I know it's used widely. It has like a tinge of irony, but it's one of those ones you'll see a lot in TikTok comments. I don't know. It's a little too juvenile. What the flip? I don't know. Maybe like in 1991, I could see myself saying it. I'm not a fan. Look what the cat dragged in is. It's a little goated. It's pretty goated. I don't see a situation where I hear this and I don't enjoy it. But it also depends on the context. But I think as a phrase, I'm not going to put it in goated, but it's pretty good. Look what the cat dragged in. We don't have any whiskey regulars yet, which is interesting. They just let anyone in here. That's a good one. Yeah. Holy macaroni. Okay, that's a good point. Holy macaroni. I don't want to move things around too much until we finish all of them. But I see your point. Holy macaroni is actually nowhere close to this is the final straw. Look what the cat dragged in. In fact, I think I'm going to put, look at where the cat dragged in up one, and I'm going to put holy macaroni. Guys, is it strange that I prefer holy cannoli? Or even holy moly? Holy moly, I think I would maybe put in the pretty good tier. And I think some of the holy moliness is sort of permeating into the holy macaroni, which is making me put it up. Also, I just realized that holy macaroni is so similar to holy matrimony, which is also kind of funny and maybe the intention. I never thought about that. Holy moly. Holy Wait, say holy macrimony is actually kind of funny, but it's too similar to holy matrimony. So people are just going to think you said a typo out loud. I'm going to say, I'm going to change this to sure, I suppose. I don't know how I feel about it. Holy mackerel. I think, yeah, we'll come back to it. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. I actually really like this one. I actually really like this one. A piece of my mind. You know what? And this might be this might be coming from a belligerent part of my mind. I like the white people phrases that are sayings right before you get into a fight. You know what I mean? Like they're the best metaphor I can make is when you're fighting a boss in a Souls game and you drink a potion or you cast a spell to give you a buff. Like as you say, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind, you know you're like rolling your sleeves up and walking towards them. So any of the phrases that like you say right before you start throwing punches is kind of hilarious to me. And there's a few of them like this and they're all really funny. I don't think of Karen Core for some reason. I think of like a really buff guy rolling his sleeves up, which is interesting. Groovy? I don't know. Groovy. It's not something I ever say. It's not that I'm not a fan of it. It's just, I honestly gotta put how you like them apples down here. Groovy, I don't, yuck, you think so? Groovy. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I'll put it phasing out. You love groovy? Like you like hearing people say groovy, or are you saying groovy? You have to say like Austin Powers? How does Austin Powers talk? He just says shit like, yeah, baby. Okay, I see. Groovy. Everything Austin Powers says, he says it like he's like trying to seduce you, which I guess is kind of the point. The spy who shagged me type shit. Everything Austin Powers says is like the next thing he's gonna do is take his clothes off. Yeah, baby. Let's rock and roll. This is kind of goated. It's giving Marines, but it's also giving white dad at dinner, picking up his credit card after signing the bill and then standing up really fast. But it's also giving like a convoy of military cars like on a mission. I actually like it. I think it's up there for sure. It is similar to what's below this popsicle stand. I like that one. So this is good. If you've been watching me for a bit, you may have heard this 100 times, genuinely. Picking up the phone and saying yellow is, it's so goated that it's in my everyday lexicon. It's so fire. Yellow. I think I started doing it ironically a few years ago, but I mean, you guys have heard me say this, and I don't even pick up the phone that often on stream, but I've said it enough times where you know it's a whiskey regular. Yellow. Yellow. It's a good one. It is a good one. No more. Okay, no more Mr. I wouldn't quite put it in whiskey regular, but no more Mr. Nice Guy is. Let's put it this way. If I told you to think of a white guy phrase, this might be one of the first ones you think of. It is the blueprint. You know what I mean? It's top 3. It's the Mount Rushmore of white people phrases. So it has to be goated. And also it's just fucking funny, dude. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Because there's so much narrative in the phrase. You know what I mean? Because no more Mr. Nice Guy implies, it gives the implication that the previous individual you were interacting with was the nice version. So now the phrase is, it's just having you it sort of makes you look at the whole situation and the timeline of it all. So now I'm like, okay, so the previous guy was nice, and then now it's no more Mr. Nice Guy, and then it kind of piques your curiosity because now I'm curious what the new evolved version of this guy who's no longer nice is going to be like. It just has so many angles to it. It's just goated. That tears it. That tear, guys. I got to keep it a stack. I have no idea what this is. That tears it. That tears it. I don't think I've ever heard this. Can someone give me an example? Never heard it. No idea. Don't know. No idea. That tears it. When would you even say this? No one has heard this. That tears it. That's horrible. Hang on, buckaroo. The thing about this one is that you could just have the word buckaroo by itself and it would be pretty good. Hang on, buckaroo does have that threatening aura the same way that I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. No more Mr. Nice Guy has. Also, another thing to say about no more Mr. Nice Guy is it does have that I'm about to get into a fight with you. I like bucko better than buckaroo. I agree. I think I'm taking bucko over it. I'm going to put it in pretty good for now. You and what? Okay. You and what army is goated. It's again one of those phrases where it's like there's a confrontation and it's just, the next thing that happens after this phrase is always like the climax of the situation. It's goated. You and what army? I got to start saying that. That's a good one. What in tarnation? This is tricky because tarnation is awesome. But I feel like people only say this ironically, which is fine. What in tarnation? I think I'm going to put it in sure. I definitely don't say it. There's other things that I could think of, like 100 things you would say instead of what in tarnation. It's just essentially like a WTF derivative. HE double hockey sticks. Even when I was, dude, so this was said a lot on the playground when I was in school, and even then it made me cringe. It's adjacent to what the flip to me. I like the creativity of it. And I know what it's trying to say. I'm just not a fan of it. It's cumbersome. It's a lot of words in your mouth. And I'm just not a fan of the ones that are trying to dilute a bad word, so to speak. HE double hockey sticks. I'm just not a fan of it. Timber. Timber's kind of good. Timber's kind of good, but when was the last time you guys said timber? And you weren't singing Kesha. Timber. Like, timber is something you would say when you're at a holiday party or a work party in someone's backyard and you're taking down like the Christmas lights for some reason, and you like take out one of the thumbtacks that's holding it, and then the lights swing across the balcony, so you yell timber. I guess, I mean, at that point I would just say heads up. Heads up is a good one. I wonder if it's on here. I'm not a fan of timber, honestly. That's my late dog's name. It's a cute name for a dog. Get a load of this guy is awesome because it has multiple applications. It can be said. I don't know if I can say that without getting demonetized, but it really is awesome. Get a load of this guy. It's sick. It has the sauce. It's usually accompanied by that picture of that guy from Friends going like this. Get over to this guy, but it's also just goated on its own before it went mainstream. It's always been goated. Now it's not a whiskey regular, but get a load of this guy's awesome. Get a load of this guy. I think that's goated. For for Pete's sake is good. And if this was for fuck's sake, I think I would put it as whiskey regular, but for Pete's sake is goated. I'm realizing that a lot of these are goated. For Pete's sake is really good. Who is Pete? Probably Saint Peter, right? Because he's the guy who has the keys to heaven. So it's for Pete's sake, stop doing what you're doing or we're not going to get into heaven. Check yourself before you... Okay, this is weird. Check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. What is this? Rick Sanchez from what's that show that you need a really high IQ? Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, that's right. Check yourself before you wreck yourself is decent. Check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself it's definitely a step down. And I think it's enough for me to put it in the not a fan tier. I don't like it. Aw, fiddlesticks? This is just what happens when you see what your teammates picked in Summoner's Rift. I don't know. I don't play League of Legends. Someone back me up here? I'm not a fan of this either. It's one of those trying not to cuss, skirting around the rules ones. I'm not a fan. Yeah, fiddlesticks PMO. Golly Josh Gee? Golly Gosh Gee? Guys, can you please say this out? Wherever you are, I want you to say this out loud. Golly gosh, G. Who the fuck has ever said that? Golly gosh, G? I always put a G whiz on here, man. That's awful. I actually really hate that. Golly Josh. But G whiz is goated. G whiz is that's a whiskey regular. Golly G? Hey, wait, is it pronounced G or Gee? I honestly don't know. Golly John. Maybe I'm just dyslexic. Jolly gosh. Jolly? Golly gosh. Gee. I think it's because the G's are pronounced differently. It's actually pissing me the fuck off, dude. I'm having a stroke, man. Golly John. You're busting. Okay, so this is awesome. This is awesome, except I do need to say, in terms of whiskey usage, I do say this in the context of someone else's balls being busted. I usually don't talk about my own balls being busted. It's usually when I'm bantering with someone or I'm giving them a hard time and I'd say something like, oh, I'm just busting your balls. Don't worry about it. I mean, I actually might say this like twice a day. This is a whiskey regular for sure. I'm just busting your balls. Listen here, pal. This is another one of those like confrontational white people phrases. It's not one I use, but I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, I could see this being like a regular. It's not a personal favorite. Chump just on its own. I don't know how I feel about chump. Listen here, pal is goated. I'm not gonna fault you for that. I'm just personally not a fan of listen here, pal. Chump. I'm not a fan of chump. Can I be honest? Pipsqueak ass word. Yeah, that's true. Chump. Chump. For some reason, when I hear the word chump, I just imagine. I imagine like a guy who's 4'11" and really jacked. And he's wearing a hat and he has no neck. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. Boom shakalaka. I don't want to put it goated. I don't want to put it goated. It is goated. The way it rolls off the tongue, saying it, boom shakalaka, it's a little much. I mean, I'm not a fan of it. I don't say it. I wouldn't say it's goated. I will put it pretty good though. Your dad says this all the time? What's the context? When would you guys say boom shakalaka? I feel like this is something that dads say when you're at the batting cages and they hit the ball really hard. Eclipsed by the use of boom by the Costco guys. That's true, yeah. It's a TikTok song. I don't know the TikTok sound. Boom shakalaka. I'll put it in the shirt here. You can say that again is it's goated. It might be a whiskey regular. You know what? I think I'm maybe conflating this one with I know that's fucking right. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why I'm kind of glazing it. But it is very I know that's fucking right. I know that's right. Which is definitely a whiskey regular, but you can say that again. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's definitely one of the classics. It's not quite on the Mount Rushmore like Get Out of This Guy and No More Mr. Nice Guy, but you bet your sweet bippy I do. This is guys, can I be honest? This is horrible. This is horrible. This is horrendous. I feel like you could just say you bet, right? You could just say you bet and that'd be I would put you bet in the goated tier maybe, honestly. Sweet Bippy just pissed me the fuck off. Hate to burst your bubble. That might be a whiskey regular. I usually say something like, I hate to say this. I don't do the whole bubble bursting rigmarole. I think I'm going to put it in the pretty good tier. It's giving regular. When was the last time I said hate to burst your bubble? The most whiskey regular, and I don't even know if it's on this list, is different strokes for different folks. That's probably the number one that I say, which is similar to hate to burst your bubble in a way, but I don't think I say hate to burst your bubble. Yeah, I'm just rage baiting when I say strokes. I'm farming hate comments on YouTube. Hate to burst your bubble. It's pretty good. I don't know. I don't think it's a whiskey regular, honestly. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's goated. I don't know why. It's just... It's corny, but it's also... Here's the thing. If it wasn't true, I wouldn't put it so high. But it's the truth behind it. It's genuine wisdom, and it rhymes, and it's corny, but it has like the perfect balance of each where it actually might be goated. It's not really a whiskey regular, but it's goated. And yeah, rhyming bonus points. You're on thin ice, Buster. So I hate the use of Buster. I'm partial to Buddy here. Me when I'm picking my favorite human that's actually an elf. I am going to put it in the pretty good tier just because of the Buster. But... Oh, this is good. You're barking up the wrong tree might be top 5 all time. And I don't want to say it's a whiskey. This is weird. I think about this one 8 times a day, but I don't know if I say it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Would you guys consider this a whiskey regular? I really do say this one. In one-on-one conversation, barking up the wrong tree. Okay, that's fair. It's pretty goated. I love saying it. Like, even the joy it's bringing me talking about it it's telling me everything I need to know. Barking up the wrong tree is good. I hope I Shit You Not is on here, because that's a good one. I've been really fucking with I Shit You Not. But the version, I Fuck You Not, the adapted version. Whippersnapper is goated. Whippersnapper's goated. They spelled it whippersnaper for some reason. Unless that's how it is. Not one I ever say, but I love hearing other people say it. It's always some motherfucker chewing on a piece of straw that says whippersnapper. It's definitely phasing out. But in terms of how much I enjoy them, it's goated. Whippersnapper. I feel like we should change this tier. Phasing out. We should call it something else. Wow, wow, wow. Let's just call this one Watch It, Einstein. This is goated. Watch It, Einstein is kind of goated. I don't know. Is it though? Okay, here's the thing. You can't put, the way I see it, and this is always how these tier lists go, you start building a catalog of a certain tier, usually a high tier, and then you start comparing to that. Watch It, Einstein does not even hold a candle to No More Mr. Nice Guy, which makes me want to put it down low. Yeah, I'm gonna put it down low. I like my beats fast and my bass down low. Bass down low. I'm gonna sneak right past you. I love being on the receiving end of this. The two characters in heated rivalry gesturing at each other. Anything there? I haven't seen the show. This is awesome. You hear this on the trail a lot. You hear this at the airport a lot when you're boarding and deboarding. You hear this a lot when you're hanging out with a ninja. I think it's goated. It's not one that I ever say, but if I am on the receiving end of this, my day is improved. However, it's not quite goated. I am going to put it in pretty good. I like it. Squeeze Me. Can I put this in horrid? God, this is some shit I said like on AIM Messenger. Like in 2008. I don't know. I don't like Squeeze Me. Oh God, it's making me sick. Ugh. Holy cow. That's goated, I think, right? Right? It's goated, right? Holy cow. I mean, cows might actually be holy at this point. The amount of times cows have been called holy, at this point, I think they might be. Cannoli is greater than cow? Vegetarian take. I'd rather say holy cannoli. That's actually surprising. You'd rather say holy cannoli than holy cow? Holy smokes is good. I usually say holy. Holy. Cow mogs on cannoli. Holy cow. Holy cow. I'll put it pretty good. Sweet giblet? Has anyone ever heard this? Sweet giblets? Giblets? This is horrible. I mean, it's the same. It's 1-to-1 with Heavens to Betsy, right? But it's like infinitely worse. That's awful. Hot Belgian waffles, I gotta be honest, also really bad. Oh, brother. is pretty good. Oh Brother's pretty good. And sometimes it's followed up by Where Art Thou? Oh Brother's my goat. Oh brother. I feel like maybe do we have the brain slug from like the TikTok sound or something? Is that why we like it so much? I mean, I'm a fan of it. Regardless, but I wonder if I just have a brain slug. I say oh brother daily. And you're Australian, so how do you say it? Oh, how do Australians say brother? Brother. Brother. You guys don't say R, right? Oh brother. Oh brother. Oh brother. Oh yeah, right, yeah, fuck. Oh brother. Oh brother. Oh brother. I feel like you would say bother though, like Winnie the Pooh. Oh bother. Oh bother. Winnie the Pooh after spilling something on the floor and hurting his back, picking it up. Oh bother. Oh bother. Winnie the Pooh after sitting down. Winnie the Pooh sitting down, tying a bib around his neck, and as he sits down on the chair, one of the pieces of the chair, like one of the legs, gives out, but not quite enough to make Winnie the Pooh fall. So he says, "Oh bother," and he gets up and he tries to fix it. He did not spill his piss. Okay, Jesus H Christ. I'm not a fan. Why are we saying the Lord's name in vain? No, I'm kidding, but I don't like it. Jeez Louise, I kind of enjoy. Jesus H Christ, I don't like the H. I don't like the H, man. I really don't. You say that one? I'm not personally. I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna fault you for it though. Christ on a bike. Christ on a cracker is a good one. I mean, I could have sworn they put him on a cross, but Jesus H is serviceable. I don't like it. Nice try, pal. Nice try, pal. This is what like the middle-aged dads on Arc Raiders say when you PvP them and they kill you right before they send you back to Speranza. Nice try, pal. Nice try, buddy is better for me. Nice try, pal. It's got to be pretty good. It's aggressive. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it's like when I call Anthony champ or bud. Hey, champ. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. It's like the type of shit your dad says when they want you to get up for school. Hey, bud. You're going to miss the bus, okay? Hey, champ. Radical. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Radical only works if you're listening to the Shlong of the Dead. If you're listening to the song Gucci Gucci by Krayshawn and she says, "Darling, radical, on the block, I'm magical. Meet me at your college campus baggie full of Adderalls. Call me if you need a fix. Call me if you need a boost." Type shit, you know what I mean? Right on. These are all just like surfer emotes, bro. Right on. Not a fan. Tubular. That's worse than radical. Uh-oh, spaghetti. Okay, I mean, this is what the kindergarten teacher says when one of the kids just pours out their orange juice for no reason. Because they don't want to say, "What the fuck are you doing, you dumbass kid?" Uh-oh, spaghetti. This is like some shit Dora would say. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I really don't like it. Crud. This is I don't know why. I don't know why. I just say the words, man. Just say the words. I hate crud. I hate it, man. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. That's like what the You know what's a perfect example? Uh-oh, spaghetti-o is what the little character mascot says on Kid Pics when you hit the undo button. Do you know what I'm talking about? That's some shit they would say. But it's like pitched up. Uh-oh, spaghetti, like that. No shit, Sherlock is good. It actually might be a whiskey regular. No shit, Sherlock is awesome. Is it a whiskey regular though? I say no shit a lot. The Sherlock is a bit unnecessary. It's kind of like twisting the knife. Goated? I don't know if it's a whiskey. I don't say the Sherlock part because I don't want to get you're not about to like talk about other brands. I try and keep it like sponsor friendly. No shit, sure. It's goated. I'll put it goated. For crying out loud, that's goated. That might be on the Mount Rushmore of white guy phrases. Oh, for crying out loud. It's also kind of like for Pete's sake. It's also something you see in Calvin and Hobbes a lot for some reason. It is the all caps makes it a bit aggressive. I'm not gonna lie. Over my dead body. This is goated. Actually, honestly, this is goated. I feel like there's a version of this one that I say a lot. Isn't there a phrase I say a lot that has to do with like a dark alley? I feel like there's something I say. You and what? It is up there with you and what army? There's a phrase I say all the time. I can't think of it. Oh my god, maybe I don't say it all the time. There's something about it's over my dead body adjacent. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. No, it's not. How about you put my balls on some hummus and pita? There's a phrase I say all the time that's about like it's kind of like I'd rather die, but it's something else. It must not be that iconic if I can't think of it. Interesting. If you remember, let me know. Wouldn't want to meet them in a dark alley? No. I mean, you're right, but that's not the one I say. Something about a dark alley sounds familiar. Yeah, I guess it's so ominous. It'll come to us soon. Well, I'll be darned. I don't like it. This might be goated for some people. I'm not a fan of this one. I'm really not a fan. Hickory-do? That's horrible. Hold your horses is goated. It's not shit in my hands and clap. No, it's something to do with like me dying. But it is I'd rather shit in my hands and clap adjacent. Hold your horses is goated. That's classic. Does clapping when the plane lands count as a phrase? That's essentially the physical embodiment of boom shakalaka. Willikers. Oh, Jesus. Guys, that's horrible. That's really bad. Dag nabbit? In terms of like iconic white people phrases, it's up there. Dag nabbit. But I'm actually, it's a sure for me. It's a sure for me. Awesome sauce. This one's interesting because there's some of these that are like straight from like the trenches of World War I. But this is one that's from like the =3 era of YouTube. Like there's definitely some fuck ass YouTube channel called Awesome Sauce out there that has like 1.1 million followers or subscribers and they haven't posted for 13 years. You know what I mean? Like it's not quite like Nyan Cat era, but it's kind of like Salad Fingers era. It's pretty horrible. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's actually goated. It's interesting because like this is definitely one that has there's qualities of it that would make me hate it, but I think the rhyming aspect of it gives it enough of a buff where I love it. It's almost like bingo bango bongo bish bash bosh. Easy peasy lemon squeezy is kind of goated. I like that one a lot. I don't say it, but I'll be a This might be the most whiskey regular phrase on here. This actually mogs whiskey picking up the phone and saying yellow. Monkey's uncle gets used 100 times a week. Oh man, you would think I invented this one. I don't quite say it in the configuration of I'll be a monkey's uncle. I usually say it like, if you think I'm playing Stardew Valley this week, then I'm a monkey's uncle. This is goated. It's more of a recent pickup for me, but I'm a huge fan. I'll be a monkey's uncle. A lot of the ones where they're like, there's some sort of animal aspect to it are kind of sick. Like barking up the wrong tree implies the existence of a dog. Look what the cat dragged in. Hold your horses. There's like a lot of like when the animals get involved, it's kind of sick, bro. You're dang Skippy, I do. That is horrible, man. Me when I'm marrying a jar of peanut butter and I have a moment of lucidity and I recognize them, so I say their name just when the pastor says, "Do you take them to be your lawfully wedded wife?" That's how bad it is. I couldn't even think of a decent bit. Jesus, that's awful. You kiss your mother with that mouth is goated. Now, there's like some variations of this that you could probably invent. It's sort of similar to, I can't think of one, but I feel like there's versions of this that are really good. But the classic "you kiss your mother with that mouth" is goated. I don't say it. It is a little cringe. But I think it's so iconic that it's still up there. It's up there. I'm not a fan of it in terms of usage, but it's iconic. Shake a leg, that is fucking horrible. This is awful. Shake a leg is awful. What? That's that's horrible. Buzz off, will ya? I don't hate it. The buzz aspect is kind of cool. Me reading the script for Toy Story. I wouldn't fault you for putting this goated. It's acceptable for me. I don't give a rat's ass. I almost want to put this in whiskey regular usage. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Rat's ass is regular? When was the last time I said I don't give a rat's ass, though? I don't give a rat's ass. It's good. I think it's goated. Why? Why Ayada might be... It's Mount Rushmore. In fact, I'm going to make a new tier. Mount Rushmore of phrases. Is there another color I could put here? Pink? Oh no, shit, what have I done? Ah! I fucked up. Enter, add a row. Here we go. Mount Rushmore. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put No More Mr. Nice Guy. Why Ayada. Get a vote of this guy. For Pete's Sake is up there. I think that's fine for now. Why Ayada is pretty goated. The song is making me anxious, bro. Sorry, YouTube, I know you can't hear any music. Make like a banana and split. I don't hate it. I'm not a fan of it, though. Make like a banana and split. It's like some shit like Robin would say in Stranger Things. It's just unnecessary. I don't like when I have to add a bunch of extra words. Scram. Yeah, it's just scram adjacent and scram mogs. Excuse me? Gastroesophageal reflux disease? I'll tell you about it when you're older. Make like a tree and leaf. This is... Okay, can I be honest? This is fucking horrible. This is... I feel like this is what you guys hear every time I make a -2 worthy joke. That is horrendous. Screwed the pooch might be... Is this a whiskey regular? It is in my headcanon for some reason. I think maybe I said it a lot, maybe in high school and college. I don't really say it on stream, but It is goated at the very least. It's not a whiskey regular, but it's goated. Bam, bam, bam. Screwed the poot. Yeah, the if you really think about the words, it is odd. Drat. That's buns, man. Drat is so buns. I don't like it. Rats. This is like some shit Linus says in Peanuts. I'll put it in the tier. Scoot is also tier for me. Cowabunga is a little better. Just these like exclamations that like you would see in a comic book when someone punches someone else. Cowabunga's. Guys, when do you say cowabunga? I say rats a lot, not gonna lie. Are you 75? Like, when do you say cowabunga? Never? But like, what is the situation where you would see cowabunga? I don't say it. A yippee? So you say cowabunga, like in excitement? Like when you, I feel like it's when you jump off of a, oh, that's Geronimo. When you're Barf Simpson, you listen here. It's too confrontational. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like now listen here. Let's blow this popsicle stand is pretty good. It is pretty good. It sounds like some shit a streamer would say while playing Date Everything. Once you get the dessert DLC. It's pretty good. It's not goated. I never say it. I like the... It's creative. There's a... the fact that I'm imagining an explosion and wood splintering everywhere makes it humorous for me. It's pretty good. That son of a gun. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I'm realizing now that I probably wouldn't like to be married to a Gen X man. I am realizing, like, if I was married to a Gen X man and I heard a lot of these phrases, I think I would file for divorce. Or even a boomer. Nobody is? I mean, your parents are married to Gen X men, or they are Gen X men, right? X-Men. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I feel like we're missing a lot. That's pretty good. It's not goated, but it's pretty good. Beat it, twerp. Why are so many of these rooted in confrontational context? Twerp is goated, but beat it, twerp is wild. They're angry. Ain't that just a pity? I like this one. I like this one. This is kind of something that like gossiping housewives from the 70s would say to each other. And that's kind of sick. I like that one. Ain't that just a pity? While they're filing their nails. Ain't that just a pity? That's like the context I imagine. Whoa there, fella. So fella is pretty good. It sounds like I'm like riding a horse though. Yeah, things to say atop a horse. Whoa. You're all right, girl. Whoa there, fella. I don't know. It's tier. Scram is kind of goated. Is Scram goated? Scram is a little goated. I'm putting Scram in goated. Scram is really good. Scram. I like Scram. Scram's good. Scram's pretty good. Watch it, punk? No. Can I be honest? No. I don't like it. I'm realizing that I don't like the ones that are like violent. I just like the ones that are silly. Monkey's Uncle is so fire, man. You look at like the top tier here and it's just they mog the other ones by they're gapping them. They're gapping them and they're lapping them. It's not even close. Monkey's uncle is just its own tier. It's not even funny. Cool your jets. That's a sure, I suppose, tier. I'm also realizing a lot of these are either escalating a situation or diffusing a situation. You know what I mean? Like someone would say something to you, such as, listen here, pal. And the next phrase you might hear in that interaction might genuinely be cool your jets. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. Whoa, cool your jets. Whoa there, fella. Beat it, twerp. Hey, cool your jets. They kind of go hand in hand. Newsflash, buddy. Okay, this the laws of how I've been ranking these dictates that this shouldn't be this high. This is kind of goated. I think it's the use of the word buddy, and also newsflash is funny. Newsflash, buddy. I almost want to put this in whiskey regular, but I feel like I don't say it that often. It's pretty good. Take a chill pill. I actually hate that. And that's the last one. I'm not a fan of take a chill pill. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Whoa, take a chill pill. Now you listen here. You know what? Now you listen here is not that bad. We make some last minute adjustments. How do we feel about the regular tier? Okay, that's good. Mount Rushmore? Mount Rushmore is pretty good. Wise guy, he's right behind me. Look what the cat dragged in. I think I'm going to put Look What the Cat Dragged in Mount Rushmore, and I'm going to put He's Right Behind Me, Isn't He, in Mount Rushmore. You and What Army is also Mount Rushmore. I'm going to drop Screw the Pooch. Final straw, piece of my mind. Rock and roll, hang on. Listen, your pal, say that again. You can say that again is goaded. Watch nice only count. Oh, brother, nice try, pal. I think it's good. It's very pleasing that there's 4 in the cat. I know, but just we have to break the rules, man. It's an alternate universe Mount Rushmore where we start honoring more folks. What you don't know is that the back of Mount Rushmore also has faces on it, like Professor Quirrell. Cool Beans is not on here. So that's this tier list. And I think it's pretty good. I will say there's a lot on here that I feel like are missing. But just working with what we have, I think this is pretty good. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. Can I save this somehow? Hold on, I don't want to dox my entire... Okay, I downloaded it. Cool. They wanted me to create an account and it showed all my bank statements. Sick. Well done, guys. Make sure to add these to your repertoire. There is this one too. Oh, this one's kind of sick. Guys, why didn't we do this one? I mean, already, it's raining cats and dogs. Goated. Let's do a silly one. Why do we? Let's do a silly one. Is this goated? Not only do I say it, I do it. Oh, dude, we were robbed. I did review them. It's on the tip of my tongue. Guys, can I be honest? Can we speedrun this? East Coast chatters, I'll see you in the fucking YouTube video. Oh, these are so good. I do need to change the categories though. No, sorry, goated. And I'm not gonna do all of them. I'm just gonna do the good ones. Because there's a lot that we're missing out on. Like, Let's Do a Silly One is incredible, and I can't believe we were robbed of it. From the previous one we did. Mount Rushmore. Wow, 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 wow. Honey, that's a good bit. She said they asked her to try and use colors in a sentence. So her example was my phone went green, so I pinked it up and said yellow. The jokes write themselves, man. Mount Rushmore of phrases. I mean, guys, a silly one? Come on. Pretty good. Meh. All right, whiskey regular phrase, Mount Rushmore of phrases, goated, pretty good, meh, not a fan, this is horrendous. Let's do a silly one. If you know anything, if you've been watching the stream for a week, you already know Let's Do a Silly One might be the most whiskey regular thing you've ever heard. You Betcha is goated. We're going to go through these kind of quick because there's actually 400 of them. You didn't read that right? I just had to glaze the sentence. As in glaze over it, not like meat ride it. It's raining cats and dogs, goated. You should have seen your face. Guys, am I the problem? We've done 4 of them. 50% of them are whiskey regular phrases. This is what I say every time when I do the stream freezing bit, and then I say, you should have seen your face. You're the solution. That's the nicest thing you've ever said, I think. To piggyback off that. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, you hear this one a lot every day. To piggyback off that. That's almost a regular. It came from the donkey or horse's mouth. Nah, I'm not a fan. It's on the tip of my tongue. I say that a lot. I literally said that like 30 minutes ago. What's wrong, tongue-tied? That's kind of buns. It's... You know what's so funny? You don't realize how many of these you say until you start looking for them. I probably say that like 20 times a week. It's curtains, except I say it's curtains for me. Are we doing Egg Game after this? We did Egg Game 2.5 months ago. Look, pal, I don't make the rules. That's goated. Honestly, that might be a whiskey regular. How many times have you heard me say this? Curtains, it just means it's over for you. It's over. Curtains, like the curtains are being drawn, like the end of a show. Let me stop you right there. That's pretty goated. What's the big deal? I say what's the big idea a lot. That's pretty good. Kick around. You know, it's just fucking frying me that most of them are whiskey regulars at this point. It's killing me. Kick rocks. Oh man, like just compared to this one that we did, like there's only 4 whiskey regulars. This one mogs, man. I wish we did this. We are doing it. I wish we did it first. Nice try, bucko. That's goated. I don't say it though. That's pretty good. Oh brother, it's pretty good. Doggone it is meh. Ope. Ope. Okay, so here's the thing. If you ask someone who lives in Michigan, they'll say regular. Me, not so much. It's regional. Yeah. So this might be goated for you. Or regular for you, rather. I actually am not a fan of it. If you want me to be honest. I mean, not a fan as in not a fan. I just don't love it. It's meh for me. Cut the malarkey. Malarkey's a great word. I don't like this phrase, though. Now, if it was something like skip the rigmarole, that's goated. That might actually be whiskey regular tier. That's meh. Let's take this outside. That's pretty good. Don't push my buttons. I'm inclined to put this as whiskey regular. Is that crazy to say? Don't push my buttons. I just realized, guys, remember when I said that there was a phrase that was like over my dead body? It's the one that I say a lot is dead in a ditch. I just remembered it. It's dead in a ditch. I say that all the fucking time. And that's the one that I was thinking of. It's so similar to over my dead body. I think I say some shit like I'd rather be dead in a ditch. I say it so like subconsciously that I can't even think of an example. What did we just do? Don't push my buttons. That's pretty good. In a wild crocodile, I'm not a fan. It wasn't. And usually I love the ones that rhyme. In a wild crocodile is kind of whack. See you later, alligator is goated. But if you're saying in a wild crocodile, you're just trying to piggyback off of the success. I actually can't stand the fact that I just said piggyback off that unironically when it's right here. Jesus Christ. You're trying to piggyback off the success of the person saying see you later, alligator, which is goated. Thingamabobber? That's kind of gross. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I'll do you one better. I feel like I say that a lot. I'll do you one better. Shit, I say that all the time. I've had it up to... I say that a lot too. Dude, I think I said this yesterday when I was telling the Cold Stone Creamery story with the menu. I've had it up to here. Dude, I think I might be a white man. No joke. Get a load of this guy. That's Mount Rushmore. For Pete's sake is Mount Rushmore. Let's get this show on the road. That's Mount Rushmore. Pete's sake could be lower. No, it's Mount Rushmore. Okay, what the hell? Madder than a mosquito in a mannequin factory. I've never heard this, but it is funny because they can't suck the blood of the mannequins. I almost said can't suck the blood of the mosquitoes. Like the mannequins are playing the vampire here. It is really funny. I like it. It's just too much to say though. How you like them apples is I'm not a fan. That's how the cookie crumbles. That's kind of goated, honestly. That might even be a whiskey regular. If I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture. That's a good one. I like that. The apples one, I really don't like it. If I was a betting man, that's goated. That might be a whiskey regular. Except I don't say it enough. That's pretty good. Bob's your uncle? Is this enough to be whiskey regular? I mean, my go-to phrase involving uncles is monkey's uncle. Do I really say that? Fuck, man. 1, 2, 3, save some for me. That just pissed me off. Grinds my gears. That's gotta be a whiskey regular. Fuck, bro. Man, there has to be some sort of punishment. Like if I pass like, so there's a lot on this list. If I pass 20 of them on whiskey regular, I have to do like 100 push-ups or something. Yeah, tell it to the judge. I like this one a lot. I don't say it, but I really like that one. Are you yanking my chain? That's pretty good. I don't like the word yank, honestly. Put up your dukes. I'm not a fan of it, honestly. Let's boogie. It's pretty good. I'm going to scoot right past you is goated, as we know. Speak of the dead. Damn. You know, you don't really realize how much this is ingrained into regular conversation. I've probably said every single one of these today. Speak of the devil. It's just, there's no, you know what it is? When there's a phrase that there's no substitute for. How else would you say speak of the devil? Speaking of? But that's so lame. Like if you can put the devil in there, why not? It's goated. It's so good. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. I don't like this one. It's too much and it sounds mean. Hope you're hungry for a knuckles sandwich. It's pretty good. It's just like it's just funny. I don't know why. Because the first half is, I feel like I might get taken out for lunch. But when you read the second half, you realize that you're going to get taken out like physically. Knuckles sandwich is just so good. Would you look at that? Is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not goated. You're the boss. I'm not a fan of it. That's my cardio for the week. I'm not a fan. Ready Freddy just pissed me off. You might you might want to see this is goated. Oh man, you might want to see this is pretty good. It's like the go-to phrase for the character, like a side character in like a sci-fi story where they're not quite the captain, but they're like the nerdy Russian guy who does like the navigation in Star Trek. What's his name in Star Trek? Chekhov? I just made that up. I don't know. Beat It Pal. I'm not a fan of Beat It Pal. Heavens to Betsy. I'm inclined to put it Mount Rushmore. It is Chekhov. Okay. Ain't that the dude with the gun? Heavens to Betsy. It might be Mount Rushmore, honestly. The Bee's Knees. It's goated. I want to say Mount Rushmore, but not quite. Jiminy Crickets. I don't love Jiminy Crickets. Awesome Sauce is horrible. Beat Me to Guys, we now have 2 tiers. So many of these are whiskey regulars that they need to expand the canvas. Beat Me to It. I say that all the time. I'm going to open a can of whoop ass. I'm not a fan of that. Burning Bridges. It's just similarly to Speak of the Devil. Burning Bridges. There's no other way to say it. How do you say that? Give me an example of how you would say this without keeping it 2 words. Cutting ties, but cutting ties is a saying in itself. Do you know what I mean? Cutting ties is the same as burning bridges. They're metaphors. There's no non-metaphorical way to say burning bridges. It's just a shortcut for saying tarnishing a relationship with someone. Severing bonds is the same as cutting ties, burning bridges. It's just everyone says burning bridges. I'd be surprised if you guys never said burning bridges. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know. It could. Is this a whiskey regular or is this just something that Mormons say? No, I don't really say. I don't say that exactly. Is it goated? Yeah, okay. No, you're right. It is goated. Piece of cake. God, that's goated, man. Holy Smokes. It's pretty good. Holy Smokes is pretty good. Let me be okay. Dude, I honestly feel like the person who made this, and it's obviously not true, but I honestly feel like I'm coping. I don't know what to tell you. I'm coping. I have no excuses. Let me be frank, might actually be the most whiskey regular phrase. So much so that it's like spawned a bit and a bit of a bit. Let me be frank. I say that 20 times a day. Holy shit. You got another thing coming? That's pretty goated. Dude, if I see you're in for a rude awakening on here, it's over. Average whiskey stream transcription. Oh, man. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm not a fan of that one, honestly. It's meh. Now you've gone and done it. I'm not a fan of it. Meh. Well is actually Mount Rushmore, honestly. Let's rock and roll. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Dag Nabbit, not a fan. Darn Skippy is horrible. Let's Skedaddle, not a fan. Not my monkey, not my circus is reaching whiskey regular levels of usage. I don't know if you guys have heard me say this, but I do say this a lot in one-on-one conversation. I honestly do think it's goated. My music stopped. Oh, my headset died is what happened. Sorry. Pause. Stream's too engaging. Just wait till I go to the bathroom and there's a lull and you can go to sleep. I'm going to snap. Okay. So this has turned into I'm going to crash out. But I still have to put this in whiskey regular, honestly. When they are my monkeys and I realize that it is my circus and my ass is on the line. And honestly, my ass is on the line is probably a phrase that's going to be in this fucking tier list. Taste the pain. That's pretty bad. Thingamajig. That's horrendous. We've got dude, we've got company. Guys, we've got company is Mount Rushmore, right? I can see the protagonist in a movie looking back and saying this. It's so good. Hi, Katie. How are you? We've got guys. We've got company. Hi, Raiders. The timing couldn't have been better. Guys, we've got company. Get him out of this guy. Heavens to Betsy is Mount. Okay, no, you're right. You're right. I agree. No, you're right. You're right. Jumanji script. Yeah, for real. You owe me big time. That's goated. That's pretty goated. Rats. I'm not a fan of rats, as you know. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole is pretty good. Have a taste of your... God, that's a whiskey classic. That's a whiskey classic. You know what's so funny? If you actually look at the whiskey classics, you can start to see a loose structure of the conversations between the chat and I. And it kind of paints a picture. You should have seen your face. It's curtains for you. Kick rocks. I've had it up to here. Grinds my gears. I'm gonna snap. It like tells a story almost. It just like it's just illustrating that like I don't know that we're that we're enemies. I do respect you a lot. It's just that here, have a taste of your own medicine. Spaghetti. I really don't like it. I don't like it. Let's get down to business. What's next? To defeat the Huns. This is pretty good. Put a cork in it. This is pretty good. What a load of baloney. It's pretty good, but I'm not a huge fan. You're preaching to the wrong choir. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's going to show up, but you're preaching to the choir is definitely something I say a lot, especially in a one-on-one conversation. To the wrong choir is interesting. If there is a version that says to the choir, I will replace it. We'll all be damned. Honestly, that's meh for me. That's meh for me. Catch you later. I'm actually not a fan. Little doodad, that just pissed me off. That's horrendous. Here's the deal. Fuck, I say that a lot. I say that a lot. Do I say that a lot? I don't say catch. I say here's the deal. No, yeah, I fucking do. You're gonna pay for this? That's pretty good. I don't say it though. Living the dream. I actually am not a fan of that. Can it? Like, shut up? I'm not a fan of that. No chance in hell. To be fair, I literally said a snowball's chance in hell yesterday. Which is like even worse. That's pretty good. That's good. That's pretty good. Up yours. I don't like up yours. It just goes to I fuck you not. I probably say this. Anyone who's had a conversation with me for more than 10 minutes has heard me say this ad nauseum. Legit. Or God forbid that they have one on here that says all of that to say blank. Oh man, I say that one a lot. If it's going to be that way, nah, it's buns. The world's your oyster. That's almost whiskey regular tier. That's almost whiskey regular tier, honestly. Is it? Is it? Fuck, it actually is. I think I said it yesterday. Color me surprised? No, not particularly like that. Lose my marbles? No. You snooze, you lose. It's goated. It's goated. I don't say it much, but it is goated. You gotta be joshing me. It's kind of buns. Pick on someone your own size. Might actually be Mount Rushmore. Well, it's like Tickle Me Pink, right? Color me surprised. Pick on someone your own size is Mount Rushmore. Oh my days. This is just British. Okay, so I'm going to actually add a tier that's just called British because That's ridiculous. And we have to make it gray like the weather. What have I done? Hold on. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up bigly. Cruising for a bruising. It's meh. It's meh. Be there in a jiffy. I'm not a fan of it. Hold my beer. That's goated, right? PMO. It's goated though. It's like in terms of like it's iconic, right? It's either goated because it's iconic or it's meh. It's meh. Cup of Joe, it pissed me off. I don't like that. Let's Mosey On, I'm not a fan of. When Pigs Fly. When Pigs Fly might be, it actually could even be Rushmore. I'm going to put it in goated. Cross My Heart and Hope to Die. Guys, can I be honest? I thought this was just something they said in Pirates of the Caribbean. What's the meaning of this? I never heard this in conversation. I've only heard it in songs. I actually don't know what the meaning is. Stick a needle in your eye when you make a promise? Oh, I've never heard that. Cross my heart. Oh, I know it's making a cross, but why would you hope to die? I'm not a fan. I don't like it. Swearing on your life? Well, I usually say something like I swear on... we swears on the precious. I promise, I cross my heart. Oh, I've never heard that. How's it going? Come on now, guys. What is this? How's it going is crazy. Everyone in the world has said this in every language. This is just like top 5 phrases to learn when you learn a language. That's just humans. Live, laugh, love. God, that's horrible. God, that's horrible. That's really bad. It's iconic, but it's really bad because it's like that. It's always written on that fuck ass piece of like pressed wood that's made to look like driftwood from the beach, and that fuck ass cursive font in the home of a racist mother of 4. You know what I mean? It's iconic though. No strings attached. That just sounds like a Matthew McConaughey movie. I'm not a fan of it. I think I've only heard someone say this like once in a conversation with me. What in tarnation is meh? For crying out loud. It might be... It's meh to me. It's meh to me. I'm just going to go off of how they make me feel initially. Easy peasy lemon squeezy is goated. Top of the morning to you. This is literally just Jacksepticeye. British close enough. No, I don't want to insult an Irishman like that. Top of the morning. That's pretty good. Oh, gosh. The fact that this is unironically a whiskey regular is crazy. Sorry, I'm covering it up with the camera. Go take a long walk off a short pier. No, I probably said this 40 times this week. Oh, man. A little birdie told me. I don't like that one. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. That just sounds like I'm getting interrogated. I don't like that one. The world is on your shoulders. Some shit they'd say to Atlas. It's meh. Piss off. That's just British. Gee Willikers. I really don't like that. No way, Jose. That's some shit my dad would say, maybe. I'll give No Way, Jose pretty good. You need to cool it. I don't like that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's pretty good. Holy macaroni. I'll put it in meh. I lose my love for it every time I see it. Are we gonna have a problem here? That's pretty good. Middle of butt fuck nowhere. That's a whiskey regular, right? Except I gotta be honest, I usually say bumfuck. And it's usually when I'm roasting chatters for living in Ohio. No fault of their own. They didn't choose their spawn point. Bit of a bumfuck nowhere. That's whiskey regular, unfortunately. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. That is actually Mount Rushmore. Honestly, I think maybe I just like it a lot. That's really good. Why Ayata is goated. Just Another Day in Paradise. I don't like that one. Over My Dead Body. That's goated. Oh for Shame. That's just British. Fancy Meeting You here. Honestly, I'll put that British. I shit you not. Oh man. You may have genuinely heard me say some iteration of I shit you not 1,000 times if you've been a 1-year subscriber to the channel. Actually, I shit you not. Except I've been saying I fuck you not lately ever since someone said it in chat a couple months ago. 3 rows of whiskey regular phrases. I shit you not. Guilty as Charged. This one's corny. I'm not a fan of it. Rootin' Tootin', not a fan. It's good though. I'm just not a fan. Yellow, that's a whiskey regular. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. This is interesting because I say this in my head all the time. Never say it out loud. I will put it in goated though, because it's useful. It has a functional purpose. It's very good. Here's the Kicker. Isn't there one called Here's the Catch on here though already? Right? Here's the deal. Here's the catch. Yeah. I don't say this really. I'd rather say, yeah, this is meh actually. Get with the program. That's really good. I don't say it, but it's some shit my dad would say. Get with the program. Not Your Shade of Green. I've never heard this. Honestly, I'm putting it in British tier. Pick Your Poison. That's just... This might be one of the most useful phrases of all time. Martian death waves are pointed at the Earth. Fate of humanity on the line. I would wager that 9 out of 10 chatters have said this phrase at some point in the last 7 days. It's just so good. It's so applicable. The use case is so vast. There's poison everywhere with those for those with eyes to see it. It's incredible. Let's get a move on. Not a fan of it. It's meh. Beating a dead horse. Oh God, I say that all the time. Knock it off, Buster. That's meh to me. You Wish. This is just Draco Malfoy. So British. Ain't My First Rodeo. Honestly, that's Mount Rushmore. Don't get me started. That's a whiskey regular. Hay is for Horses. That pissed me off, actually. Checkmate Loser. Oh, that's really bad. Hot Diggity Dog. That's really bad. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph is a whiskey regular. No More Mr. Nice Guys. Mount Rushmore. Guys, we got to be... There's still a lot more to go. There's actually not that many. Welcome to the Life of... That's pretty bad. When Hell Freezes Over. That's pretty good. I'm not a fan of it in terms of like usage, but You're on My Turf, but it's spelled like turf. Like J.K. Rowling turf. This is British. I don't know. You're a Little Stud Muffin. That just actually made me cringe. It's like some shit someone like a Discord moderator would say to their kitten. I'll tell you what's what. That's meh. Howdy? That's fucking goated. Howdy's just goated, honestly. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? That is horrible. Whoopsie Daisy. Honestly, is goated. Loosey Goosey. That's got to be British. It's About Damn Time. That's pretty good, I guess. Meh, honestly. Look What the Cat Dragged In. That's goated, obviously. It's very good. You Can't Win Them All. You win some, you lose some is one that I say a lot. You Can't Win Them All is... That version of it is meh. Abandoned Ship. Oh, that's really bad. Let's Get to the Heart of It. That's got to be British. Why the Long Face? I don't like that one either. You Don't Want to Get on My Bad Side. That's pretty bad. Nice Going, Numbskull. That made me laugh. I'll put it in the meh tier. Yada 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 might be goated. Hold on. Yada 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 is actually goated. I wouldn't quite put it whiskey regular tier, but Yada 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 is really good. Don't Be a Fucking Square. Dude. Everything was going so well, and then it's like the most aggressive pseudo homophobic phrase in the middle of the damn tier list. Just out of nowhere. Just I don't know why it's so aggressive. Just don't be a fucking square out of nowhere. Pump the brakes is kind of goated. Nah, it's meh. It's meh to me. Get a grip. Get a grip is pretty good. Cowabunga is pretty bad. That's gonna leave a mark. Honestly, is Mount Rushmore. It really is. Try to think of a phrase that if someone says gun to your head, think of corny phrases that would be in a Marvel movie. That's Mount Rushmore. You're walking on thin ice. That's pretty goated. The gloves are off. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. What's the big idea? That's a whiskey regular, unfortunately. Watch your step. This is just what you see like on the street. I don't know. That's I don't know. That's not even a phrase. Fancy pants. I don't like fancy pants. I'll touch base with you tomorrow. This is just corporate speak, which means that everyone in chat has said this 100 times this week. That being said, I hate it. Lickety split. That's pretty horrendous to me. Skeletons in your closet is pretty good. Cat got your tongue. It's pretty good. That was a cakewalk. I unfortunately do say that a lot. Spill the beans is goated. You like schmancy pants? Mess the bull, get the horns, not a fan. If you can't beat him, join him. It's a classic. It definitely is a classic. Pretty good. Honestly, meh. Get your head out of the clouds. I don't like that one. Time for you to get a watch. I really don't like that. It's just mean. Who pissed in your Cheerios? That honestly sounds British. No, because they would only use Cheerio to say goodbye. Not a fan of it. Don't get your panties in a twist. I used to say this actually a lot, but for some reason, I started getting the ick saying it. I really like the message of it, but I don't, for some reason, saying panties started giving me the ick. I don't know why. I'm not a fan of it anymore. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That's honestly goated. Talk to the hand. I actually really don't like that one. You made your bed, now lay in it. That's honestly goated. If they say have cake and eat it too, it's over for me. None of your beeswax. I don't like that one. Slow your roll. I don't like that one. Okie dokie. I really don't like that one. Aw shucks. I really don't like. This is just like how Redditors talk, man. Aw shucks. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Hey, I will blow us up right now. Wise guy's goated, obviously. They just let anyone in here. That is goated. That's really good. This is what Sammy will say to you anytime you walk into the room. Get bent. That's pretty good. Sleep with one eye open. That's goated. Liar, pants on fire. I don't like that one. You don't see that every day. That's a whiskey regular. Just such a normal phrase, though. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. I mean, we have to make a new tier for this. This is just capitalism apologists. They were hooting and hollering his ass. That's gotta be Mount. That's really good. Hooting it. It's I honestly, it's weird. It's not Mount Rushmore in terms of how iconic it is, but it's so fucking good that I will grant it Mount Rushmore. Hooting and hollering is so good. That's rich coming from you. That's goated. That's really good. Easy as pie. That's pretty good, but I don't love it, honestly. Screwed the pooch. We had this one meh. You win what army is Mount Rushmore? You won the battle, but you haven't won the war. I don't. That's honestly, I'm just gonna put this in British. You just got schooled. I really don't like that one. You're gonna go far, kid. Okay, so this is just a category called Offspring songs. Songs by the Offspring. Let's capitalize it. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't like that one. That's the hill you want to die on. I do say I will die on this hill a lot, and I think that I will take this as a whiskey regular on it. We're 1 away from having 4 rows of whiskey regulars, man. This is really bad. I can't be the biggest category at the end of this, and we're almost done. Try this on for size. That's goated for sure. Riddle me this, Einstein. That's riddle me this would be okay. Einstein ruins it. Not a fan. You absolute nitwit. That's just British. I'll knock your block off. That's just British. Jeez Louise. That's a whiskey regular. Fuck. See you later, alligator. That's goated. Possibly Rushmore. Looky here. That's horrible. Newsflash buddy is goated. As we know. Up shit creek without a paddle. This one's really good. I don't like it, but I like the visual. I like the visual. It's pretty good. Show me what you're made of. That's meh. The world doesn't revolve around you. I mean, that's just like a applicable thing to say a lot, but I don't like it. Na 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 boo boo. Can someone help me out here, guys? Na 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 boo boo. What is that? Na 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 na. Can someone say, how do you? But that's like na 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 boo boo, like that. I never heard boo boo. I just say na 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 boo boo. So that just pissed me off. Honestly, I'll make it British. Let that sink in. That's got to be a whiskey regular. This is ludicrous. That's pretty good. Me when I'm introducing my favorite rapper. Put that in your pipe and smoke it as a whiskey regular. Oh, fuck. You're barking up the wrong trees, a whiskey regular. Oh, God. The bomb.com. The bomb.com is actually... it's actually horrible. I hate the bomb.com. Bull in a... Oh, Bull in a China shop. I love that one. I'm going to say goat it. Oh, the songs make me anxious. YouTube, imagine an anxious song. That's what we're listening to. I don't give a rat's ass. That's the whiskey regular. You win some, you lose some. That is a whiskey regular. Holy shit, I'm mocking the other categories. This is but not good. Serves you right. That is goated. No, that's pretty good. Not one I use though. You're gonna go places? Okay. I don't know. Bantany, it's your time, huh? Guys, we've got company. Well, that's my cardio for the week. Raiders, you're gonna go places. We're doing a tier list of white people phrases. Smart Alec? That's gotta be just British. Look what the cat dragged in. I know you are, but what am I is so annoying. Oh, I hate that one. What's it to you? That's meh. I don't hate it. I don't say it. They just let anyone in here. Look what the cat dragged in. Exactly. Suck it up, Buttercup. I don't like that one either. Cool your jets. I don't like that one either. I'll put my boot where the sun don't shine. I really don't like that one. What a hoot. I don't like that one either. Just boomerisms. Son of a gun. I mean, I really don't like that one, actually. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Okay, I really do like this one. I don't use it. I don't hear it often, but I really like it. I'm actually gonna put this in the pretty good tier. I like that one a lot. It's a phrase that like cartoon characters would say in Arcane Season 3 if there was an Arcane Season 3. It's really good. Two Shakes of Lamb's Tail is awesome. But Anthony, stop. You're making me anxious. Hold Your Horses is goated. Deary Me is just British. Let's make some noise that actually is like pissing me off. Did you beat the egg game? Katie, thank you for 4 months. What a knee slapper. Nah. Must be free then? That's really bad. You crashed out? That's good. Feel My Thunder? That's really bad too. Beats Me? That's pretty good. You know what I say a lot? Hell if I know. Or fuck if I know. Alrighty then. I can't tell if this is, guys, is alrighty then used sarcastically? Like, I feel like alrighty then is the type of shit that I say to chat when I say something and then no one chats for 2 minutes. Alrighty then. What's Jim Carrey? When does he say that? Is it in Ace Ventura Pet Detective? Oh, I was right. The Truman Show. Why'd you spell it The Truman Show like he tells no lies? No shit, Sherlock, that's goated. It's actually a whiskey regular. Let's bounce. So what the kids say to each other when they get in the bouncy house at a birthday party. I don't like it. Your ass is grass. Fuck, I do say this a lot. Who the hell do you think you are? That's mad. I don't love it. Are you picking up? What the fuck? Guys, we're on the cusp of 5 tiers of whiskey regular phrases. Jesus. I say this one a lot, right? I do. Fuck, I do. Guy who's reluctantly getting married. I bet top dollar. That's just British. Hi, hungry, I'm dad. This is literally just dad stuff. This is actually just dad stuff, honestly. Dadisms. Just My 2 cents is pretty good. Okay, blank chatters make some noise. You know what? Can I be honest? You're cooking. I do say that. Fuck. Am I the worst? Shit. Have I become the very thing I swore to destroy? Oh no. Hold Your Horses, Cowboy? Isn't Hold Your Horses already on here? It's pretty good. I've got a bone to pick with you. I say that all the time. We're 1 away from 5 tiers. Take a Hike. That's goated. That might be whiskey regular. I'll believe it when I see it. That's meh. I don't like that one. I'll rip you a new I'll rip you a new asshole. It's so funny when it's like a bunch of these like silly whimsical ones and then there's just the most aggressive shit you've ever seen. I'll rip you a new asshole is I do not say this one. When was the last time I said I'll rip you a new asshole? This might just be Brit. This honestly might be a song by The Offspring. Oh yeah, I'll rip you a new arse, mate. I'll rip you a new one, yeah. Oh, the previous one. Rip you a new asshole. It is pretty funny. It's kind of goated. Cool Beans, horrible. Honestly, just British because beans. Scram is goated. No butts, no cuts, no coconuts. Oh god, I really hate that one. Whelp. This is also just. This is kind of like alrighty then. I don't like that one. Pipe it down. I don't like that one. Oh, Fiddlesticks that's just British. Happy Camper, it's okay. I'll met. What's the damage? That's honestly just a dadism. It's a party in here. That's actually pretty good. Worth its weight in gold. Ah, shit, I say that. And I think I say this last one too. If I had a nickel. Yeah. All right, guys, we did it. There was like 270 of them. There's a lot. I'm going to read you the ones that made it into the whiskey tier, and I'm going to read you the tiers. So there's whiskey regular phrases, Mount Rushmore of phrases, goated phrases, pretty good phrases, meh phrases, not a fan phrases, horrendous phrases, literally just British, capitalism apologists, songs by The Offspring, and dadisms. Now we did make dadisms sort of late into the game. I'm now very conscious of every single metaphor I'm using, such as late in the game. We did make dadisms late in the game. You could put some other ones in there, but I'm not going to move them around. Phrases that I use regularly. Let's do a silly one, which is insane. You should have seen your face, tip of my tongue, curtains. I don't make the rules, kick rocks. I'll do you one better. I've had it up to here. Bob's your uncle, grinds my gears, speak of the devil, beat me to it, burning bridges. Let me be frank. I'm going to snap. Taste of your own medicine, preaching to the choir. Here's the deal. It goes to show. God, there has to be a. I honestly, I hate to do this. I'm adding a row above, and I'm calling it. Can't live without whiskey-isms, because some of these are just so far beyond that there needs to be a delineation. So goes to show is 100% there. Let's do a silly one is for sure up there. Let me be frank is for sure up there. Don't get me started is up there. I shit you not is up there. Yellow is up there. Speak of the devil's up there. I think that's it for that. If I had a nickel is up there. GQ, top 10 phrases whiskey can't live without. Yeah, it's like Whiskey Mount Rushmore. I mean, there's not one person in here that hasn't said one of these phrases on this screen in the past 24 hours. Honestly. I'd be shocked. The rest of these, you should have seen your face, tip of my tongue, curtains for you, I don't make the rules, kick rocks, do one better, had up to here, Bob's your uncle. Grinds my gears, beat me to it, burning bridges, I'm gonna snap. Taste your own medicine, preaching to the choir. Almost can't live without. Here's the deal, world's your oyster, how's it going? Long walk off a short pier, middle of bumfuck nowhere, pick your poison, beating a dead horse, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what's the big idea? That was a cakewalk, you don't see that every day. Is there any other ones? Picking up what I'm putting down, that's gotta be up there, unfortunately, I hate to say it. And then we have Mount Rushmore of phrases, goated phrases. And that's about it. Well done. So not only did we do this entire one with 270 something of them, but we also did this one as well. This is a shorter version. This one was lacking in a lot of departments. This one was swinging out the gate, which honestly could be a phrase you could put on here, swinging out the gate. But it just goes to show you how many phrases there really are. Speak of the devil, let's do a silly one.